ready. Get that going. Get that going. Everything's going. So cool. Make sure we're live. Alright, there it is. Cool. So while everybody loads in or whatever, I'm just going to go ahead and show what we got here. So we got this pilot face mask here. It's hard to work with two cameras to try to figure it out. So we got this pilot face mask here. I've kind of gone and sanded it up, and it's actually really smooth even though it looks rough with this stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get that all painted up, and then we have this knife sheath here that somebody brought in as well, and we're gonna get a design painted up here that they brought in. So first off, I'm just gonna start by mixing up some white, some good old white, you know. And we're gonna use the Revolution for the white. And we're gonna use the Wicked White. What's up, Dan Grove? How's it going? Do about half and half mixture here of reducer. Or actually, no, we're going to about 3/4 paint, 1 part reducer. Something like that. 3 parts, 4 parts paint for 1 part reducer. Not that much reducer. We want it to be 30 thick. Hey Twitch, tell me when the small stream I was online. Thanks Twitch. What's up, Mark Hamilton? How's it going? Right, Dower? Right? You gotta be affiliate to get those notifications, man. So I mixed up this white here. I'm gonna shake it up, and we're gonna go ahead and just start off by giving this a little white coat, just a slim coat, little pasty adhesive coat. Oh, you use those skull stencils today? Nice. Yeah, they take a little practice. You gotta get a little bit of it down, but once you got them down, I mean, you could just cover a whole wall with skulls in no time. So, oh, nice, that affiliate, nice. So again, just gonna cover this with a little coat of white. And that way we can lay our design in there. And this will just make it easier to get our colors and stuff on there. So. What's up, Jesse Rodriguez? Skull stencils where? The skull stencils are available on that website. It's right up there. Look at this nice little website link right here on the screen where my finger is. It's nice and tasty. And I'm just gonna make sure it covers the whole little front pretty good. Pretty nice. And we can just let that set to the side, let that dry for a little bit. Cool. Then we can focus on our knife sheath. So gonna take this knife sheath and we're gonna put it up here. Get a little bit of tape so we can tape it into place so it doesn't move. Yeah, check them out. I wouldn't say a line of stencils, but I have some stencils that I sell. They have videos that go with them so that if you're like learning, or you're just looking for some cool stencils for certain projects like fire or skulls or like bricks and stuff like that, I have certain stencils that are available to purchase and they ship right out to your house. We offer free shipping within the US. International depends on where you are at, obviously. What's up, Todd Remus? So, Todd, Jesse over here was telling me, Jesse over here be talking about you, bro. He was telling me that you work at SeaWorld. Is this correcto mundo? Air Todd? Because that's pretty cool if you do. And it's like, makes me wonder, why ain't you doing more paintings of like fish and like stuff like that? Or did you used to work at SeaWorld? I don't know. But it seems you guys have all the bromance going on. Cool, so now we bring up the design the customer sent. And he sent a design, but he said to kind of keep it within his budget, right? So we're gonna try to put some work in, but maybe not all that much. So it's 3 skulls, and it's the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. And this design has roses, but he said it's okay if the roses don't make it in. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and start laying these skulls in. You do? Not right now? 27 years. You worked at SeaWorld for 27 years? That's pretty fucking sick, man. Not gonna lie. I feel like by the end of my streaming, our streaming adventures, like if this ever heals over or something, or just as time goes on, I feel like I'm gonna end up knowing a lot about a lot of you. And Airtod, you always been one of those people that's just kind of always asking questions and talking and being really, really vocal. So I feel like most people in the airbrush community are gonna end up knowing who you are anyway. Especially when you carry that nice little skull and it says the Airtod. Let's count the way out for one. There we go. So what do you do at SeaWorld? And a plastic shop process tech. Yeah, I mean, you're making it sound fancy, bro, but what do you do? Like, do you make special stuff for the fish? Is that what you're talking about with the plastic? Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, because I know they have like a lot of like, I've been to a couple different SeaWorlds and they have like special, like not just displays, but they also have like special tools and stuff, so. Special ops. Watch out. Watch out, bro. He's the Navy SEAL of SeaWorld. Hold up. It's that Rainbow Six Navy SEAL edition. He said Navy SEAL. SeaWorld edition. That's pretty cool though, man. Not gonna lie. I feel like, you know how people are always commenting congrats? I feel like this is the part where I'm supposed to be like, congrats, Air Todd. Good job, bro. Looks good, man. He said no mames. He said clean up, sweeps, and empty trash. Holy shit, that's super special ops, bro. That sounds like the kind of special ops I can relate to. The side of its head. Nah, dude, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's still pretty sick. Bro, you get to see the fish every day. I don't care who the fuck you are. That's dope. A lot of people dream about seeing dolphins every day, you know, never get to see it. Never ever in their life. They never make it to the ocean, or they never make it to one of those parks. You probably see dolphins every day, and then you're probably just like, fuck that motherfucker. You and that dolphin know each other on a personal basis, you know. Dolphin be squirting water at you and shit. I like fish, especially fish like that. Like, that's awesome. They're not even fish. They're probably smarter than a dog. I don't know how to describe it. What's up, Easy Airbrush? What's up, Ed? The company left? Why did they leave? Dude. You know how much killing I could make if I had an airbrush stand at SeaWorld? Bro, it would be all day money. Why would they leave? That's like tourist Mecca is SeaWorld. Bro, you could make shirts that are branded SeaWorld. You can make stencils at SeaWorld. Ooh, it'd just be all day, just shirts. Shirts and hats, SeaWorld. I've been to SeaWorld. I've bought a hat just because I didn't have a fucking hat and I didn't realize the sun was going to be fucking out. Now, if I would have had a choice and there was a guy customizing hats right then and there, I'd have probably bought a fucking airbrush hat, even though I could have made it myself. Caricatures, though, I don't know about caricatures. You gotta be really good at caricatures, man. Like fast. I think that the key is fast. And I think a lot of caricature artists I see are really slow. Yeah, dude. I wouldn't even care splitting it like 75-25, right? Like if they wanted to keep 75 and I get 25% of the shares, bro, do you understand how much money you could like make? And then it's all because you could use the SeaWorld name, like, and if they're providing the shirts and they're providing like, oof, if they just help, if they're not gonna provide anything, then yeah, maybe it's 50-50 split. I could still live with that, bro. Like, you know how much money? It's ridiculous how much money. I've made money in worse places. If I had a stand at SeaWorld or somewhere, that's like the dream, bro. Like, people don't realize how good they have it sometimes. I'm gonna lie. I don't know. Maybe they weren't selling as hot. Like I said, it's caricatures, but I know, like, have an airbrush stand. Do they have an airbrush stand there? Is that you? Is that what you do now? You have an airbrush stand at SeaWorld? That'd be sick. You should step up and mention it and just be like, you know, back in the day, you guys had these caricature artists. You know, I'm not a caricature artist, but we do this thing called airbrushing. Customize items and t-shirts right on the spot. Probably make the company a pretty penny, you know. It's an attraction. And you could sell paintings of fish all day, every day, son. I'd be painting dolphins like a motherfucker. Dolphins and sharks all day long. I wouldn't even care. The illustration paints, I have not used the illustration paints. The Wicked paints, though, are pretty good. They just, like, this is the Wicked White, and it sprays really, really good. I'm liking the candy paints, though. I did a flame job that I have to go finish up tomorrow, using those candy paints on a Dodge truck that looks really sick. It's just nice. I get to go back tomorrow. Hopefully they have part of it cleared up so I could see. The truck was like in this really tiny paint booth, I really couldn't get good pictures because the light was like right up on it, you know, the paint booth lights. So hopefully when I go today they have the cab, you know, kind of pulled off to the side and I can get better pictures of it without it being basically drowned out by the light. Yeah. Yeah, right now. What's up, Bob Chandler? I don't know. So now we're gonna add maybe a little bit of smoke or something coming off the side. So I'm going to be using the Pache Talon, the Badger Velocity, the Badger Sotar 2020, and I'm currently using the Iwata Revolution HPCR here, or Revolution CR, yeah, Revolution CR. And we're using, I should just make sure I just leave these always in the back right here. I need to make a big sticker right here that goes like there. That just says the paint. So I'm using Createx paint, Wicked White at the moment, but we're gonna be using some Wicked Black, and we might use some Candy 2.0 from Createx here in a minute, but probably some of your illustration colors as well. But what are we? Let's see what color it is. It's like brown, I guess. And I did happen to mix up some of this Dirt Track Candy Brown. Speaking of candies, and we're gonna lay some of that over this. Before I do that, make sure I dry off this airbrush real good. And I'm going to make sure I hit all of this with some white real quick. Just the skull area. So our Dirt Track Brown gets nice and brown. And then we can come back in and hit it with the white. And cut in those nice highlights. So simple enough. Get the Dirt Track Brown. ¿Por qué siempre calaveras? Porque eso es lo que me piden. Este es el pedido. Y también aquel más o menos es una calavera también. O sea, yo no tengo control de lo que me piden. I'm just going to put a little bit of mix. Don't take much. Go ahead and cover this whole thing. Dirt Track Brown Candy by Createx. In there. And do another coat just to make sure we get that nice deep coverage. And it's going to turn everything a nice brown. Enough. Should get it all nice and covered. Then we can flush this out with some reducer. Make sure we get this out of there. Yeah, you're supposed to use 4011. I've said that already. I've switched over to 4011. I used 4012 for my for the regular airbrush colors for basically making my paintings. And 4012, from what I understand, is kind of like a slow cure, high temp reducer. It's supposed to take a little bit longer to flash over. But I like it. It just seems to work faster for me. But yeah, I've since switched over. And for the candy, I don't recommend reducing at all. I know they recommend the 4011 if you're going to, but I wouldn't recommend reducing it at all because yeah, it just seems to work pretty good. I don't know how you're using or intending to use the candy, but usually for coverage like this, where you lay a color and you cover it with candy, seems to work pretty good, just mixing it up, the candy with the clear. I haven't had any issues so far, but like I said, it all depends on where or how you're spraying. So with the 4012, I do like it for cleaning. It works really good for cleaning. It says on here, medium temperature paint material. I've always used the 4012. I just thought that was what you used. But then come to find out, they have different kinds of reducers nowadays. And Createx is just crazy innovation at the moment. Bringing out their candy lines and everything. SeaWorld wants full profits. Fuck that noise. I gotta make money, bro. How am I supposed to pay my bills? So I'm just gonna come in here and cut in with the white. My airbrush is lacking because I want you too much. What do you mean? What does that even mean? That's watching you too much. Oh, you watch me too much. Okay. I mean, you could be painting while you watch. I don't know. Bro, don't try to blame it on me. Why I gotta be the point of blame? Blamed, bro. Yeah, I know. I've been blamed. Does that just mean I'd be streaming too much? Should I cut back on the streams? Is that what you're telling me, Air Todd? That for your sake, I should start streaming less? What are you gonna do, bro? Now that this whole virus broke out, there's other artists that are coming back to YouTube and starting streaming and stuff too. Now what are you gonna do? There's gonna be so many airbrush streams pretty soon. It's gonna be flooded, bro. I mean, hopefully y'all stick around with the guy that's been putting in work, you know. Just saying, but you know, I don't blame you guys if when I'm offline, y'all go watch some other streams. I hope that Skull Squad shows up on other people's streams too, so they know. They know when you go to another channel, you part of the right one. Yo, what's up, Paul Tarchala? Bro, what's up, Paul? With the $10, bro. You always... Why, dude? Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're too much. Oh, man. See, at least this stream, you're catching it early, so you get to see most of it. What's up, Paul? Bro, what an entrance. What an entrance. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Am I late? What's up, Dano? No, you're here. We're about like halfway done, I guess, with this one. Oh, whatever, Todd, bro. You can watch your paint at the same time. Why are you acting like you can't multitask? Besides, you're the one that keeps the chat alive sometimes. It'd be boring when you leave, bro. Don't leave me. You and Justice are the ones that make it popping in here. I don't even know where Justice is at right now. His ears are probably ringing. Harley Davidson. Right now I'm hooked up to a big like 20-gallon compressor from Harbor Freight. I think it's a Central Pneumatic brand, something like that. Sits downstairs and we have an airline running up. Then I am running about 30 psi. Yeah, about 30 psi at the regulator right now. Whoa. Okay. Amber alert. Call me out when I'm not in the chat. What do you mean, call you out? Good work, man. What's up? Thank you, Daniel. What is wrong with my dog? Give me a second. We'll see what's... Oh, there's a guy taking pictures. So the house next door to me is for sale, and yeah, it is in pretty rough shape. But a lot of people have been coming to look at it, and I'm just hoping some kind of renovator buys it. Some kind of renovator. But honestly, the foundation might be shot in that house. And the location is probably worth more than the house itself. So we live right next to the hospital, right next to a park. The sheriffs are like blocks away, like literally blocks away, and we're blocks away from like the main government building here in town. We're basically downtown. There's limited houses here. What's up, Scott Blagden? Thank you, thank you. You practice way too much on paper towels. Dude, that's the way to keep nice and sharp, though, is to keep practicing. That is funny, Harley. You, Todd, you've been called out, bro. Why you wasting toilet paper? Why you wasting paper towels like that, huh? Oh, you had the same problem with the house beside you, yeah. Yeah, the housing market's been going crazy here in Colorado, but I don't know about this house. I think they're charging a fee, right? So if you want to see the inside, you charge a fee, but a lot of people have been coming, they all been looking at the outside, and very few of them have bit the bullet and paid the fee to see the inside. Cool. So let's get some. So you ever painted something, right? Then you realize you didn't even use black. That's kind of me. So let me show you guys. There we go. And again, I didn't use any black. The black you see is the black from the knife sheath. You see the brown sticking through. Yeah. Charge this guy $30 for this. Probably worth every penny. I'm gonna go and lay some clear on this after I'm done with the stream, but we'll put that aside for now. Call that one finished. And then we could set up our mask here. Figure out how to get this mask to stay here. What would you seal it with? With some clear coat. I just said I was gonna lay some clear coat. Alright, so actually it'll sit nicely right there. So I'll try to get you guys at a good angle where you guys can see. You guys won't be in my way right there. Cool. So again, I'm just gonna come back in with this white. Right on, thanks there, Todd, for sharing it out. So, let me go back over the messages so I could make sure I get it right. Okay, so he sent it. So this is what he sent. There. Right. So, but he also said he wants the kind of like the Mexican flag on one side and then the American flag on one side. The teeth across the bottom of the flag, across the bottom of the mask here, and then he wants. Okay. Alright, so just looking at my messages. And so we go ahead and basically start laying on the teeth. Now the ones in the picture are pretty cookie cutter teeth, I would say. Best way to describe them. So I don't want to do that. And I'm gonna freehand them all in. And because we're doing flags, right, we're gonna have like the waving. I'm gonna make it kind of look like these teeth are like it's like skin, right, that turns into the flags, kind of. That's what I'm gonna go for instead. I think that'll look a lot cooler. Oh, you're a few continents away. Yeah, I forget you're in Australia. I just read that. But yeah, we'll just lay a top coat over it. And in the case of that knife sheath, it'll be a matte top coat. On an item like that, you could probably get away with not even putting a top coat. I don't suspect it to be roughed up or anything like that, but just to be safe, I like putting one. Should I give him a nose? Should I not give him a nose? You mess up on teeth all the time. I don't know. It's hard to mess up on teeth because, I mean, unless you want to get them perfectly straight every time. But that's unrealistic. Teeth are not actually perfectly straight every time. And it annoys me that that's something that people strive for nowadays. I think I'm better off moving to the UK, bro. Like, because it's unrealistic, right? People's teeth don't grow like that. They don't come out like that. And the only reason they ever look like that is if you've had a dentist kind of go over your shit and fix it, you know? But I personally like it when people have normal teeth. You can tell that that's their teeth that they grew up with. I don't know if it's just because my teeth are not that great. You know, at least people tell me I have a great smile, but I know my teeth are not that great, you know. So it annoys me when people aim to have these perfectly shaved teeth that are like perfectly straight. And it's just like, nah, that's not how teeth are, man. That's fake. That's fake as fuck. If he wants the cartoon look, who wants the cartoon look? Ronald Alejandro Alvarez Hernández, porque un nombre no es bastante. Doing here, making a nose or nostrils at least. Gonna make it look like it's a monster, but then we're gonna put the flags on here. Maybe I might actually make it look like the flags are like he did like some face painting on himself. I don't know. No, let's just color them. Let's not get all sidetracked and weird. Alright, so up view time so you guys can see what's happening. Alright. Let that sit there just like that. I am going to take the Badger Velocity. And we are going to mix up some black. Some Wicked Jet Black. You were wondering where Mike is for today, huh? I'm right here. What do you mean? That's 4012. Alrighty. Mix up some of this. Shake it up real good. Try not to hit the camera when I'm doing it. Alright. So here we go. that what you're talking about, AirTalk? You outline your teeth like this? A Pennywise airbrushed helmet. No, nobody's ever ordered that. You see more people doing face masks? Yeah, I think these are starting to become more common in the military. So if you live somewhere near an air base or an army base and you do airbrushing, chances are you're gonna get one of these in. Yours look cartoony though. I think maybe you're just being too hard on yourself. Have you had anybody else look at these quote unquote cartoony teeth and see what they thought? Do you guys hear those sirens or no? Can you guys hear that? I sure hope you guys can't hear that, because that was a lot of sirens. Kaio style, I have no idea what that means, bro. In terms of realism, like 3D and shading, or just laying down a 2D design? I have no idea what you're talking about. Nice. So Kaio, if you go down below, or if you look at some of my other videos, it might not be on this video right now live, but I'll make sure to add it in. Is the Discord link, and if you want to share pictures, the Discord's the best place to do it right now. It's a growing little community of aspiring airbrush artists, or airbrush artists that I already know. They just like to pretend like they don't know. And we all give each other help and insight in that group. So I would recommend you join the Discord. And actually, I could just put the link right now in the chat. Give me 1 sec. So if you go to this link right here, that's the Discord link, and you could go and you could post it up right up in there. As well as anybody else, if you want to just share your work, if you've done one of the how-to airbrush videos of mine and you want to share your work with me and you want to share it with everybody else, or get maybe tips or pointers, or you maybe just need help with a project you're having on, you have some questions, that's probably the best place to reach out if it's not for business. So So you guys can't even see that, but this is what we've done. And that's what we're gonna do on this side now. And this is kind of hard to keep you guys on the area that I'm working, because otherwise you're kind of in the way, because this thing is round, right? So it's, if I'm working over here, the camera needs to be like over here as well, and it doesn't really work out that way. Yep, I can hear you guys joining up already. So let's see who the new people are. Oh, KO joined up just now, so welcome, sir. Ugh. Oh, it just clicked. Oh, if you want to do cartoon look, go for it, dude. Yeah, about the teeth. Like, if your teeth come out cartoony, then maybe just go for a cartoon look. I don't know. Why stress about it? Don't stress. Don't feel like it's not good enough either, because chances are it's probably fine. I got all those teeth in on one side. Look at that, looks good. Oh, look at how the camera actually can focus without a glare, son. Look at how it looks so good. I like it. I like it. See that up close shot. Of course, now the camera, there you go, camera focus. It's like I can't decide what to focus on. It's fine. One day the camera will no longer be an issue. I like to move the camera around, so yeah, that's probably my biggest problem. Probably my biggest problem. Anyway. People ask how I don't have overspray all over everything. Right on KO style. Like, you even know how to use the Discord. I already like you, bro. You put it in the right spot and everything. I'll check it out. Make sure to check it out when I'm done here. Okay. Oh, I was saying, people ask how I don't have my area. Like, there is overspray, don't get me wrong. Like here, when I sprayed this stuff, and there's markings of paint. But it's like, bro, I don't even get overspray on the stuff I'm working on. What are you talking about? Love to get into some live airbrushing with Mike. What's up, brother Jonathan? Brother Jonathan. It's everybody's brother. Twist this a little more. What's up, Eliza? How's it going? Welcome to another stream, sir. I think we got most of that in there. Now the question is, do we do this next part in candy colors? Do we do it in regular colors? I do have candy red mixed up, and I have blue. I would just need to make it green. Candy color. You would say that, though. Decisions to make. Fuck it. Let's do it in candy colors. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're here. Let's do it. Let's do it live. Do it. Fuck it. Do it. So I'm just gonna start with some candy red, then some candy blood red. Give this a little shaky shake. And we'll lay in our line. I guess we'll start like right here. Follow a line there. Or our American flag. You just candied your bike 2 to 3 days ago. Cool. What kind of a bike? A 100 messages today with Restream. Nice, yo, we're doing good today. Alright, get that candy flowing through. I'm just gonna start right here. And probably follow this line down. A heavily modified bobber. Cool. A little bit of red over that. Cool, then the Mexican flag is green, white, red, or is it red, white, green? Green, white, red, right? It's green, white, red. Alrighty. So that means the red could continue to here. Again, you guys are in my way. Why are you guys always getting my way though? Huh? And it could probably go all the way to about there. Because it's candy, we could just lay it in. Just lay it in. Alright, so before I start laying candy blue, I'm going to make sure to mix up my candy red. I'm going to give the marine blue a little shake here. Do you have Discord for gaming? Do you play anything else besides Call of Duty? What's up, Rob Martin? I'm not sure what type of pilot mask. I just know it's a pilot mask. Some sort of a pilot. Pilots, something. It's very vague now, though, in the military, because they call even like, heavy machinery drivers, they call them pilots nowadays, and they have to wear a mask like this too. So, but yeah, earlier in the stream we got this done. That was the first part of the stream. We got this knife sheath done, and there's Dirt Track Candy Brown. That color you see, that's Dirt Track Candy Brown, and then we laid some Wicked Detail White that you see there, and this whole sheath doesn't have any black used, so I didn't use any black for this. That's just all white and candy. And now we're working on this, which is a Mexican flag and American flag pilot face mask with teeth. I don't know, there's a lot of ideas going on here. But welcome sir, afternoon to you too. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Gonna give this blue a shakety. Right. And then, I do have the poison green still. Okay, and then I'm gonna give the poison green a good shake too. What's up, Easy Airbrush? Welcome back. Yeah, it's a knife sheath. It's not the actual knife. The guy who got it done apparently sells knives or something. He said he's going to bring back an actual knife later on from his own collection, but he just want to see what the response is to customize knife sheaths, see if there was any interest in it. So he got one made for himself, and then he's going to test the waters, I guess, as they say. Anyway, I'm going to move on to some marine blue here. I'm going to flush this candy red out. Now here's the question. Do I do the stars before, after, or during the blue? Do I cut out stars now? Actually, I believe we have a bunch of stars cut out already. Hold on a sec while I go look in my vinyl cuts real quick. Pretty sure we have one already ready to go. Okay. Which gun do you recommend working for detail? That's a tough question, bro. There's so many airbrushes. So I'm just gonna take some of these stars. I'm just gonna gently, very gently put them in place. Like, what are you planning to paint? That'd be my question, I guess. For detail, but like what on what? Do you plan to just do paintings? Do you plan to do like automotive stuff? Are you planning to paint like shoes? You know, because detail is very not like, it's all detail on what. So you guys can see. For the micron, yeah. I mean, you can't. But that's like somebody says, I want to go fast. And you just go, yeah, just go ahead and buy a Lambo. It's not really how that works. I'm more of the right tool for the right situation kind of guy. You could get a micron. If you can afford a micron, sure, get a micron. You get the best detail you could ever could, as long as you have the finger control and paint and everything to match it. Can't go wrong with a micron. Is that what I would recommend? I don't know. Probably not. I think it's probably just your phone. Yeah, for beginners, man, it's like what? If you're just starting out, honestly, just get yourself a good quality airbrush. And getting good and getting those fine lines will come with practice. You know, it's not gonna just, not just because you buy the most expensive airbrush is it gonna be like, you know, all of a sudden you can make the most godly lines. That's not how that works. Yeah, and you know, yeah, exactly. What fits in your hands is best. Through certain airbrushes weigh more. Certain, like this Pache, has this. It's thicker, right? Like it's a bigger tube. As you can say, it's a bigger cylinder. So it used to make my hand kind of cramp, but now I actually kind of like that it's big. Just coming in off that edge. You know, honestly, now that I'm using these candy colors, I don't know how I ever lived without them. Because doing stuff like this so much easier. It's like when you do this with the transparent colors, you get kind of the same effect, but not to the same extent. And this just makes it really nice. You can get pilot masks for riding bikes. Yeah, exactly, bro. These pilot masks are not... they're not as special as they once were. Yeah, the Wada Micron I would say is maybe slightly overpriced. Harder and Steenbeck, I've never tried any of their airbrushes, so I can't say, but we're working our way towards that way because we're running out of... I think we're out of Badger airbrushes to really look at that are different, really. And we're running up the price stack, so Iwata airbrushes are kind of in the next line of stack, and then somewhere along the line the Grex airbrushes start to come into play, and the Harder and Steenbeck, plus some other brands. But those reviews, man, are gonna be oof. Bro, those airbrushes better blow me away, because like we started at the bottom of the price stack and I could compare it to everything in the bottom of the price stack. Right, so when I get a $400 airbrush, and if it doesn't perform that much better than maybe a $100 airbrush, oh, I'm gonna call it out, bro. I'm gonna be like, yo, look, for the same price, this airbrush over here, you know, just like I have done up till now. Also, the packaging and the whole experience should feel extremely premium. Anything that costs over $200, I'm talking about premium. There better be a guarantee. There better be, you know, like a sticker in there. The whole box better be really nice, you know, because it's a lot of money, bro, to spend on a tool. And it's either the tool is really special or everything about it is. And it's best when it's both. So, better get both when we start getting into that price of airbrushes. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's why I do the reviews, Brother Jonathan, is because you bought a cheap one from eBay. Yeah, I've tried some cheap brushes, not off eBay, but off of Amazon, and some of them work pretty decent. But yeah, you're missing some of the features that some of the nicer ones. But yeah, Brother Jonathan, that's why I do the reviews, is because I want everybody to have a point of comparison when you're buying. And right now there isn't, right? There's reviews for certain airbrushes, you know, but nobody ever compares them. Everybody just always comes on and goes, oh, you know, I use this airbrush and it works great. Oh, here's the unboxing. You know, but there needs to be somebody that's like, yo, look, compare this to this. You know, this one's better. And that's what I try to do with my reviews. But anyway, we got the blue in there. Looks pretty good, I'd say. So I think the only thing I'm going to do here, and that is to give this side some flair, is to shade in kind of a little bit over the candy. Give those stars a little shading. Right. See that? And that just kind of sets off the whole side there. I don't even think we need white highlights. I am going to come back and put some candy yellow over the edges of the teeth. I always like doing that, like making them look decayed. But yeah. The Creo's 7070. I'll have to check it out. But yeah, like I said, for when we start getting into the price stack of, you know, that price of airbrushing, we're really going to be critical about every single piece and part of those airbrushes. And if they don't perform that much better than you know, what's available now. Like I could tell you right now, you know, if my review for the Badger's Sotar 2020 is not up, but I can tell you right now that airbrush is probably, you know, going to be a long contender up the price stack because of how fine it airbrushes. It's really fine, but what holds that airbrush back is that it comes with basically nothing besides the airbrush, and it comes in the worst box I've ever fucking seen in my life. That's from like the 1970s, bro. So there's that. That's why every product up the price stack from there has to blow everything underneath it out of the water. That's the only way that would make sense. If you're charging that much, you know, hundreds of dollars for an airbrush, it better be nice when it shows up. Like every part of it better be nice. Otherwise, I'm gonna be like, yo, this airbrush right here, yeah, it performs okay, but you could get a lot better airbrush for cheaper. And that's the case with a lot of things, you know. The Badger 150, I don't think I've ever used the Badger one. Actually, no, the Badger 150 was the airbrush that I learned how to airbrush on. I haven't used it in a very, very long time, so I couldn't really give you any real critical information, but I did learn how to airbrush on a Badger 150 that came in the old school triangle sets. That's what my brother left behind when he came back from the Air Force on leave one time, and he brought an airbrush back, and that's what he left. Yeah, no hose, no nothing. Once you guys watch the review, it really kind of, you know, like people talk crap about the Pache brand, and you know, maybe their airbrush designs are not all amazing, but there's something to be said about them trying, you know, and they try on every part. They've tried on their designs, they've tried on their packaging. I don't know about their marketing and such, because I don't see any advertising for them anymore. But, you know, at least they tried. And some other brands, I can't say as much. I'm a fan of this Pache Talon. I don't know why people don't like it. For me, it's worked amazing. I keep spraying all kinds of paints through it. I'm spraying candy through it now. I've used it for really detailed stuff. I've used it for really loose stuff. And it works really great. And for a beginner, I would recommend one of these kits, especially the one that comes with like the 3 different needle sets and the nozzle sets. This is a quality airbrush. It's like beefcake, bro. And it comes with everything. It comes with a hose, everything. You can't go wrong with this airbrush. You know, but for some reason, people hate on it. And, you know, I hated on the Pache VL. That airbrush just had problems for me. But this particular airbrush works great. I don't know. Anyway, I'm laying in the green now. That's a really light green, but maybe we'll do a couple coats. Maybe it'll darken up a little bit. Either way, that's the green. Candy Poison Green. Midwest Airbrush Supply, huh? Rob Martin over here dropping the plugs. I'm thinking about getting one, but not yet. I'm still learning. I already said it gave me crappy shipping. It's the Badger Sotar 2020. I already mentioned it. It says so in the post. In the same post that I said it was crappy shipping, I said what exact airbrush it was. And the review for that goes up tomorrow for members. So if you're a member and you're on the early access tier, you'll get the review for the Badger Sotar 2020 up tomorrow. And you'll get my full thoughts on that. Full thoughts, comparisons, everything. Oh, it looks pretty good. So let's see if we can get this camera to focus here. Sweet, get that in there. I'm just gonna throw in a little candy yellow, do these teeth real quick, and then we'll do the little detail for the Mexican flag. We'll just do that in black just to keep it simple. On the Vallejo transparent, I don't use Vallejo paints, so I don't know. Everybody always asks me what kind of paint I use, and I always say Createx because that's the paint that I use. And then lately they was really nice to me, so I can't even be like I'm gonna try another paint brand, at least not anytime soon, especially because their paint line and their paint lines are like really good. So I don't, at this point I can't see myself going yet, oh, I've tried this candy, let's go try that candy, because it's like, why would I do that? Not saying I'm just gonna plug them constantly because they sent me a package. I'm saying I plug them constantly because that's what I used anyway, and so I'm just gonna continue plugging them because they're just a cool, nice brand. And there's all these new paints that popped up out of nowhere, and everybody's up on those paint sticks, and you know, and it's just like, bro, Createx has been there for me from day one, and I've tried other brands, but I've always come back, and there's a reason, you know. I'm gonna take the little bit of candy yellow that's left in this bottle right here. So yeah, shout out to Createx Paints for hooking it up with the candy paint line, the illustration paint line, the clear coats for the channel. That candy yellow, I mean, it just makes this makes it so easy. It's cheats, bro. These candy paints are cheats because I don't have to try it. Like, the only paint line that I did like a little bit, and that was just because the smells, was the Aquaflow line. Quick blue to darken the green, huh? I mean, I could always throw some green over the green to make it more green, but I kind of like it like that. It looks good. I don't know. I don't want to mess with it. It looks fine. It looks a lot lighter on video than it is in person. I will say that too. That's probably because of the lights and how bright it is in here, and how close the camera is. But if you put it back a little bit, it looks pretty good. Yeah, dude. I've I've been using Createx since before YouTube. You know, from when I started learning, that was the brand. You know, that was literally one of the only airbrush paint brands. If you wanted to do decent shirts, like, you used Createx. You know, because once you iron it, like, it's permanent. There's not very many other paints that have heat set paint like that. At least that's sprayable, you know, airbrushable. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I'm just cleaning this one out. I'm just gonna leave this one. Let it sit with some reducer so I can clean it out once I'm done here with the live stream. Let it sit up there. And then we're gonna come back in with some black. Some nice black that's been sitting for a minute. What's up, Stefan Wagner? Thank you for washing your hands before joining the chat, sir. This is the one I'm learning with. Yeah, the Badger Velocity for fine work. Really nice airbrush. You're able to get some really fine lines. And it's an airbrush that won't break the bank either. Alright, so let's get you guys out of my way. So let's do the snake. Do the eagle. Chomping down on it there. Do the body. Only thing I wish about the Badger Velocity is that it didn't have those two little nubbies in the front, because when the dry tip gets on the needle, and it will get dry tip, makes it dang near impossible to get the dry tip off of there without taking that front cuff off. And we're just doing it kind of quick. We're not really going to go too detailed. Again, we got to stay in budget. Something like that. What an awkward angle to paint at. That's all I'm gonna say right now. It's like, yeah, you guys can't even tell. The camera's kind of in the way, but I don't want to move it. Anyway, we got that piece kind of in there. We're gonna take a little bit of white. We're gonna kind of subdue that a little bit. Maybe add some white highlights coming through. Some highlights coming off of the edge of the red here. Sweet. And there you go. You get the pretty good impression of what we're doing, what we've accomplished. What's up, Alan Anderson? Oh man, I almost forgot about the chat there for a second. Adriano Nascimento. Hola. You know, these cameras have always just had a problem with green. I don't know why. I've always had a problem filming green or live streaming green. I don't know what it is about green, but it just doesn't seem to come out on camera very well. And I've actually tried to like live stream painting the Hulk, and by the end of the stream I swear he looked gray instead of the green that I'm looking at. You guys seen it gray, like legit gray, and I'm looking at the stream going, what the hell's going on? And yeah, that's a stream that we had to delete because it made absolute no sense. And that's what started this quest for finding the correct light and the correct cameras. Probably just because we're working off webcams and not like a professional studio camera, you know. What's up, Harley? We'll see you later. Right on. I'm glad the Discord is going to help. And we're pretty much almost wrapped up anyway, so I'm probably going to head off here in a second. So, there you go. I think that looks pretty darn good. Give you guys one final look, and then we're gonna go ahead and get out. I need to get a drink of water, maybe some food. But there you go. There's our pilot mask that all painted up, and we also got this knife sheath done, all in the same stream. I mean, and this knife sheath is like maybe 4 fingers wide. Get you guys in close. speak no evil, see no evil, hear no evil, with some smoke. Then we have our lovely face mask here. So again, the green is not that light. It's a little bit darker than that, but it still looks good. And yeah, good look at the face mask with all its like texture and stuff. Oh snap, what's up, Bill? Showed up just for the end, huh? I like it. Thank you, sir, for the $5. You're amazing. You and Paul Tarchala just be showing up dropping money like y'all rich or something. Y'all big ballers. I like it. Anyway, guys, hopefully you guys like that stream. Something a little different. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get something to drink. If you guys have any quick questions, I'll answer your questions real quick. I don't know what kind of questions you may have, but if you have any of them, we'll take a second. You watched the whole show? You just been silent the whole time? I like it, bro. You're like the ultimate lurker. That's cool. Maverick would be proud. Who's Maverick? Who's Maverick? Man, my mouth is dry just from talking. Oof. So yeah, I hope all of you are having a nice quarantine time. I started a nice project here at home. We're going to be repainting the house, the outside of the house. So I have to scrape off and do all this stuff, but we also had to fix one of the fences. So I've been working on the yard and the fence and just having a blast outside. I also had to drive up to Springs on Wednesday, and we got some flames kind of started on this truck. And yeah, hopefully, like I said in the beginning, we could go up there tomorrow, finish it up, and take some videos of it. And yeah, what's up, bro? How's it going? From the Top Gun movie. Oh, okay. I'm not that old. I'm old, but I don't think I'm that old. No, I'm just messing with you. But yeah, thank you guys again all for watching. Thank you guys all for all the support. Hopefully, I know this is not like an instruction video, but hopefully just watching helps some of you guys out. Even if it's just for relaxing, that's cool too. Gonna get out of here. But thank you guys. Bill, you beast. Watch the whole thing. You the man. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go get myself some food. And yeah, we'll see y'all later.